Oh, hey, what up? Tuesday, 5 p.m. is the time, and you are here to do some yoga. My name is Bobby. If you didn't know that, nice to meet you. Today's class, if you did not listen to me on Instagram, it's all about crow pose holds today. So every round is going to end with a 30-second, a fast 30-second crow pose hold. So it can be. This is still here. Also, if you did watch my story, I can't get this to go down, and it won't. Like it's there. But anyway, so 30 seconds crow pose. If you can't hold a crow pose for 30 seconds, that's totally fine. Just hold it for whatever you can. If you don't have a desire to crow pose at all, then we can hold a squat, not super low, like easy, but like a little bit of a lifted squat. So just something, 30 seconds of some sort of active engagement. The idea with this class came from my workout this morning. We go to Barry's bootcamp now. And I just really didn't want to run on the treadmill. And then the instructor was like, Bobby, go faster. And I was like, okay, well, fine. And it kind of like, I didn't think I could do it. And then I was just like, well, we're doing it anyway. So that's my kind of intention with this. When we get to the crow poses, you might feel like, oh my God, I'm so tired, I can't do it. But in fact, you can probably do it a little bit longer than you can. I don't expect you to get 30 seconds every single time. I'm not going to get 30 seconds every time, probably. I might, who knows? But they're going to be fast 30. Like I'm going to count the 30 as fast as I can because like that's just a lot of crow poses. 3 minutes of crow poses. Yeah, that's a lot. We're going to, Patreon Delta, I just posted it up on, so if you didn't get it, Patreon Delta is where we're at. It looks like this, Delta. It's on my YouTube and Patreon, so if you find a link there, get that going. We are going to start in child's pose. So of course, you can find the child's pose first, and then start the music, or start the music, then the child's pose. If you're starting that music with me, we're going to start it in 3, 2, and 1. Cool. So as it's going, you find your child's pose. Big toes touch, knees widen. Sit the hips back to the heels. Reach the arms forward, rest forehead under towards the mat. And then wherever you are at in the breath cycle, once you arrive, just exhale out everything of the lungs. And take a deep inhale breath with the nose. Hold at the top. And then one more loud, audible exhale. Or for me, less than you. Cool. So the lips, nostril breathing from here on out. And take a few moments here, start to settle into a rhythm of breath. Now, this rhythm is something that you try to maintain throughout this entire class, especially when we get to those 30-second crow poses. But of course, you might change it, you might lose it, but always try to come back to the breath. I'm already talking quickly, it's going to be fun. And set an intention for a class if you need to. When you're ready, shift forward to hands and knees, tabletop. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Start to move around, cat and cow as you will. And forward, back to this side. Anything goes here. You might take this to a wrist stretch as well. I'm going to turn the hands outwards to the sides of the room and turn my cat and cow into more of a side-to-side sway, almost doing circles with the shoulders, just to continue to warm us up. But get the wrists ready for all the amount of time that we'll spend on the hands. You might even start to walk the hands closer like I am, but you don't have to. Really anything here again in these last few moments. That feels good. Eventually, I'll hopefully stop with the run-on sentences, but it's going good so far. Good. When you're ready, reset the hands. And down in facing dog, we'll tuck the toes, lift the hips to the sky. And shake the legs, walk the dog, anything that you need to do. But as you do this, really allow the chest to melt down. So I know for my first down dog, I kind of lift up. So really allowing the chest to melt, to find out a little bit of a shoulder stretch here. Nothing crazy, unless you have tight shoulders and probably crazy. Run-on sentences. It's going to happen all class, apparently. Good. Keep the feet where they are, ragdoll. We'll walk the hands back to the feet. Bend the knees, grab opposite elbows, allow the upper body to hang. And so if you like, or just remain as you are, again, anything here. When you're ready, release the hand down. And take a deep bend in the knees and start to roll up the spine. Excuse me while I tuck in my shirt. And then once you arrive at the top, some shoulder shrugs backwards. And some forwards. You'll take the arms up to the sky, inhale breath, palms might meet, and then forward fold, take it all the way down to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten out the spine. And then high plank, plant the hands, walk them all the way forward. Once you arrive, lower to the belly as slow or as quick as you'd like to go. And press the feet down to squeeze the thighs. On the inhale breath, lift to cobra. Your height is high or as shallow as you need to make it. And then exhale, chin and mat release. Good. 2 more. Inhale, breath, chest lifts. Exhale to release. Last one. Inhale, breath, lift it up. We'll stay at the top. Do not hold your breath. But maybe find a little bit of movement here as well. I like to do that same almost shoulder circle thing. Loosening up a little bit of everything. When you're ready, child's pose. Big toes touch. Knees widen. And sit all the way back to the heels. Your next inhale breath takes you tabletop. Your own exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up to the sky. For the down dog, on the inhale breath, raise high to the toes, look forward. And then exhale, bend the knees, step or walk forward, forward, fold. And feet together or hip width distance, whatever you want to do today. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten out that spine. Exhale, fold, release it down. Good. Inhale, rise, flat back, take the arms all the way overhead. And then forward fold, exhale back to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten spine. Your first vinyasa, plant the hands, step or hop. High to low plank, your exhale breath. Your own inhale will take you upward facing dog, chest goes high, toes flat. And your own exhale to down dog, tuck the toes, lift the hips overhead. Good. Then right away on the inhale breath, take the right leg up to the sky. Lizard lunge, exhale, step outside that right hand. Good. Stay steady, move around, anything that feels good here. So again, like your cat and cow, but on a lizard, in a lizard, one of the two. Some cat and cow on a lizard would be fun. Physically impossible. Stay here at the twist. Right arm can lift, gaze can follow, it doesn't have to. Good. Drop the hand inside the leg. And chest forward, your inhale breath. And then hips back, straighten that leg, exhale. It doesn't have to be all the way straight, but it can be. Good. Active squat. Left foot steps forward. Bend the knees, thighs about parallel or so. Arms go forward. We'll hold here a little bit. Kind of find a little bit of a bounce or just movement here. And again, when we're going through the flow, if you're not crow posing, this is where you might come to. Maybe a little bit lower, maybe a little bit higher, but something active. When you're ready, hands right side, we stand. Good. Take arms high, inhale, breath. Bend knees, hands go forward. And plant hands, step your left foot, then the right foot back, high plank. And stay there or the full push-up as low as you can. Once you arrive, drop the knees. Shift back to lower the forearms. Slide to your upward facing dog, inhale, breath. When you're ready, down dog, tuck the toes, lift the hips to sky. Good. We'll take the left leg up to the sky, inhale, breath. And then lizard lunge, exhale, step it outside. And stay steady, move around, whatever you did that first side, ride your cat and cow on a lizard. If you're an artist, if you can draw me a cat and cow on a lizard, like, I'll love you forever and I'll give you like $20. I don't know the artist rate. At the twist, left hand to sky, gaze can follow, it doesn't have to, don't do that. But if you want to, like, I would love that picture. Even if it's a stick figure, because I can't draw. When you're ready, drop the hand, shift it back, straighten the leg. I forgot to inhale, but you know you're fine. And feel that left hip move back, straight leg. And then active squat, right foot steps forward. Bend the knees, lift the chest, arms forward, and a little bit longer hold here. Maybe a little bit of a bounce, maybe a shift side to side. As long as it needs to feel okay, everything should feel okay. When you're ready, hands, heart, we stand, exhale. Good, arms high, inhale, breath. Bend knees, hands forward. And plant a hand, step the right foot, left foot back, high plank. And stay or full push up as low as you can. When you're ready, it's knees. Shift back the forearms. Slide into the upward facing dog, inhale, breath. When you're ready, down dog, tuck the toes, lift the hips. And finding our way to the active squat. On the inhale breath, high in the toes, look forward. And then bend the knees, hop the feet outside hands. You'll bend the knees, lift right away. Again, a longer hold. Well, hand arms understand. Moving on. Now arms to sky. Bend the knees, hands go forward. When you're ready, plant the hand, step or hop vinyasa of your choice. Your route into down dog. Good. So this flow is going to start in a chair pose. We'll get there shortly. I'm only going to say this once. Your feet can be together or hip width distance stance. I do not care. If your feet are hip width, just note that the feet and the knees are in one line. So like they would be together, that's why typically they're together. But if you want to do hip width, that's fine. With that being said, round one, walk the hands back to the feet. Stand on the back of the mat, fold at the back of the mat, that is. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten spine. Then exhale, fold, release. And chair pose, bend the knees, hit the hips. Weight moves the heels as you take the gaze forward. Really feel the back of the legs turn on here, like it's in the hamstrings or the thighs. Active quads, active pose. Good. From here, can you brush the floor? It's perch pose, fingertips brush, hips stay back. And 2 more of those. Chair pose, brush the floor, arms high, inhale. And then exhale, touch the floor, you bow. Good. Chair pose, touch the floor, bring it up, inhale. And then last one, exhale, perch pose to bow. Right leg, stork pose, you'll lift the chest, lift the right thigh up to the sky. The thigh parallel, flex that ankle. And stay here with a challenge, straighten that right leg, flex through the foot, hold it for 5. Good, keep it for 4. And for 3, and 2, soft, step forward, crescent lunge. So the foot lands, you might need to readjust or fix anything that you need to. When you're stable in a crescent lunge, a little bit of a bend in that back knee. On the inhale breath, reach the arms up to the sky. And then exhale, airplane wings, bow the body halfway forward, hold here. Good, stay here. Or the challenge, reach your left arm, maybe both arms forward, hold it for 5. Good, drive down through the right heel for 4. And 3, and 2, hands to floor. It's 3 leg down dog, your front leg goes up to the sky. From there, bend the knee, open up the hip, try to stack the hips. Right knee goes up, right foot goes low. Inhale, right leg straightens. Right knee to right elbow, shift forward, try to touch it, pause. And take it down to right wrist, left. Wrist to falling star, kick the leg out. Back heel spins down, the left arm reaches towards the front, hold it for 5. For 4, and 3, and 2, drop the hand, 3 leg down dog, right leg up. To runner's lunge, exhale, step it through, gaze forward, it's stork pose right away, your left leg flies to the sky. Stay or straighten that left leg, finish for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, heels, toes touch, hands heart. Gorgeous, when you're ready, arms to the sky, inhale. And then forward fold, exhale, bring it down. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. Crow pose, active squat. Maybe you're attempting the crow pose. Try to plane your fingers if you don't got it. If you got it, we hold it for 30 seconds. We go for 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, keep it, 14, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, you can, 9, 8, 7, don't give up, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, vinyasa. Cool, so now you know kind of how that's gonna go. Of course, as we move through, you will get more tired, so pace yourself accordingly. Maybe it's 2 10-second crow poses with a 10-second pause in between. Maybe it's something else entirely. All I'm asking is 30 seconds of effort, whatever that means to you. When you're ready to get that second side, walk it back to the feet, forward fold. Good, inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flat. Exhale, fold, release. Chair pose, bend the knees, bring it up to the sky. As that beat comes in, you might turn the music up. I can't, I'm turn it up in between the vinyasas. Inhale, breath, stay here. Exhale, airplane wings, touch the floor as you bow. Good, chair pose, arms go high, inhale, breath. And 2 more, exhale, airplane to bow. Good, chair pose, arms high, inhale. Last one, exhale. It's left leg, stork pose, lift the chest, lift the left thigh. Stay there or straighten the left leg, fight for 5. Squeeze the hamstring, 4, 3, 2, crescent lunge, and step forward. And adjust the stance as you need to. You've got a left leg burner coming up, so maybe modify if we need. On the inhale, breath, reach higher. Exhale, airplane wings, lean the body halfway forward, hold. Belly away from the left thigh. Stay or add your right arm, maybe both arms, go for 5. Good, reach longer, 4. And for 3. And 2, hands to floor, 3, leg down dog, your front leg lifts behind you. And then bend the knee, open the hip, try to stack them on each other. Inhale, left leg straightens. Left knee to left elbow, shift forward, touch it, hold. And take it down to left wrist, to the right wrist. Right elbow, falling star, kick the leg. And back heel spins, right arm reaches for length on that right side, hold it for 5. 4. And 3. 2, 3, leg down dog, left leg comes up, inhale, breath. To runner's lunge to stork pose. You'll step it through, then lift the right leg all the way up. And stay there or straighten the leg, finish for 5. 4, 3, and 2, heels, toes touch. Hands up. Gorgeous, everyone. Inhale, arms to the sky. Forward fold, bring it to the floor. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. And 30 seconds of effort. What does that mean? Plant the hands, crow pose, or work for it. If you do a 1-second crow pose, that equally works. If you got the 30, we're here for 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I missed it at the very ending bit. Vinyasa. So clearly, what I mean by 30 seconds crow pose is just however fast. How fast can I count 30 seconds? Well, that's where we're at. Again, if you do a 5-second crow pose, it works. If you got a 5-second, maybe you're shooting for 6. 30 seconds of effort, lengthen it out. Round 2. Walk it back to the feet, stand at the back, forward fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. Exhale, fold, release. And chair pose, bend the knees, swing the arms up to sky. Again, back to the heels, or drive the heels down. Back of the legs turn on. One time, it's perch pose, airplane wings, bow and hold. Stay here with the challenge. We'll hover that right foot, kick the butt, squeeze that leg in for 5. Can you bring the knee closer to the chest for 4? And 3. And 2, stork pose, lift the chest, lift right leg. Stay or straighten the leg, hold it 5. And 4. 3. 2, when you step forward, can you take airplane wings right away and just bow? Stay there or straighten the front leg. Do not lock the knee. Shooting for that torso parallel. Stay here, add the arms, left or both arms forward, hold it for 5. Good, squeeze it 4. 3. And 2, hands to the floor. It's 3, leg down dog, your front leg lifts up. And then bend the knee, open the hips, stay. Or your wild thing, land the foot to the left. Lift the hips. 3, leg down dog, drop the hand, lift the right leg, inhale, breath. And then straight to falling star, right knee, left elbow. It might hover if you got it. 5, 4, 3, and 2, 3, leg down dog, right leg up, inhale, breath. And to crescent lunge, knee to nose, step it through. And back to those tuck, you'll rise, lift the arms. Good, and once you run that lunge, can you just meet the fingertips with the palms, reach the high, go for length in the rib cage. 5. Reach for higher, 4, 3, and 2, warrior 3, shift forward, take flight, lift that left leg. And body strong, belly wherever you'd like to go. We're here for 5. Inside the left thigh rolls up to the sky for 4. And for 3, and 2, stork pose, left knee comes up. Now we're gonna handstand hop it. What I mean by this is you're gonna take the hands all the way to the floor, hop switch the feet. Your left foot will land forward. You'll open on a warrior 2. So up to 3 times, make sure your left foot is forward, right foot back. Warrior 2 will be there in 5. And that warrior 2 and 4. In 3. And 2 from the warrior 2, flip the front palm, reverse the warrior, left arm overhead. Good, straighten the front leg, triangle pose, reach forward, hips back. You can shorten that stance if you need to or want to. And take off the arms, 6 and 12. Gaze wherever, maybe to that top hand. Good. Strong thighs. Gaze to the left hand. Reverse triangle, take it all the way up to the sky. Big inhale, breath. And then runner's lunge, window the hands, bring the foot. Now listen close. I want you to shift forward, bring the right knee into the chest, right foot lifts. You'll pick up the left heel and then shoot it through this have a seat pistol squat to sit boat pose. Or just have a seat boat pose. Any boat that you want. Behind the thighs is 1. Arms forward is 2. Overhead is 3. We're here for 5. Good. We hold this for 4. And for 3. 2, low boat, hover feet, hover shoulders. From here, can you interlace the hands together, flip palms forward? Bring your right knee in towards the hands, but press the knee away. Everything is strong. 5. 4. 3. 2, boat pose, bring it up, release the grip. Normal boat, 5. And for 4. 3. 2, low boat, same thing, interlace the grip. This time your left knee comes in. As much as it comes in, you try to press it away, hold it for 5. 4. 3. 2, boat pose, bring it up. Good. Can you bring the knees into the chest? Hands behind the thighs. We rock and roll as much momentum as you need to. The goal is a toe stand. So use the hands or not. Land the feet. Lift onto the toes. And the good news is this is where we end. So you stay the toe stand for your 30 seconds of effort. Lift the hips higher if you do. Or plant the hands, knees to triceps. Your third crow pose. You go for 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, keep with me, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, vinyasa. Okay. See what I mentioned earlier when I was like, you're going to think that you can't do it, and then you can't. You have to move past that. You have to not think that you can't do it and just try it. Doesn't matter if you succeed, it doesn't matter if you get it, you just try. When you're ready, walk it back to the feet, second side. Going quick today, I know, it's a lot, but we're fine, having fun. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. Exhale, fold, bring it down. And chair pose, bend the knees, bring it up. I love this song. Good, one time, perch pose, airplane wings, bow halfway, hold. To stay or hover that left foot, kick the butt, squeeze the knee to the chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, stork pose, lift the chest. Stay or straighten that left leg, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, you step forward. When you do, airplane wings right away to bow. Stay there with the challenge. You straighten the front leg, do not lock the knee. Maybe add the right arm, maybe both. 5, engage that left thigh. 4, for 3, 2, hands to the floor, 3, leg down dog, front left leg up. To bend the knee, open the hips, stay. Or your wild thing, land the foot to the right. Lift the hips high. You're breathing. 3, leg down dog, drop the hand, lift the left leg, inhale, breath. And then falling star, left knee, right elbow, kick it out, it might hover. 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, leg down dog, left leg up, inhale, breath. And to crescent lunge, need to nose, step it through. Back to the step, rise, arms overhead. And then right away, meet the palms, fingertips, reach high, go for height here. Reach as high as you can, but move the hips down. 5, 4, 3, 2, warrior 3, take flight. Arms back, arms forward, whatever you need to do. But the inside of your right thigh rolls up to the sky, hold it for 5. You can, hold it for 4, 3, 2, stork pose, right knee up. 3, up to 3, handstand hop steps. So you might just land the foot and step it back, but your right foot will land at the top in a warrior 2. In 5, that was awful on my part. But that right foot is forward in a warrior 2. We're there in 4. In 3. In 2. From the warrior 2, front palm flips, reverse that warrior. Good, then straighten the leg, take it to triangle pose. Reach forward, hips go back, shorten the stance if you need to, if you want to. But the thighs remain strong. Engage wherever, maybe to that top hand. Good, big movement here. Look to the right hand, reverse triangle, take it up for a breath. And then runner's lunge, hands to the floor. You'll shift forward, bring the left knee into the chest, foot lifts. Lift the right heel, and then sit through a pistol squat, have a seat boat pose. Shins lift. I encourage this to level 1 boat pose. Knees bent, but if you want to go straight legs, you can. Same thing, we're here for 5. And 4. And 3. And 2, hover shoulders. If it's too much, you stay here. If you want more, interlace the grip. Knee to chest, left knee to chest, press away at the same time. Hold it for 5. And 4. And 3. 2, boat pose, bring it up. For 5, and for 4, and 3, and 2, low boat, right knee to chest, knee comes in, you press it away for 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it up, boat pose. Last 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, hands behind the thighs, rock and roll, gain momentum. That toe stand is our destination. Can you stick it on the toes? So heels lift, you try to find that moment of stillness. Then again, it's your choice to stay here. If you stay, I want you to lift the hips higher than you normally do. Or you hit that 4th crow pose. Hands to floor, knees to triceps, go for about 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, keep it, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, jump it back. Oh, God. Oh, baby. Just like that. There's only one more. All of it's the same, a little spicy at the end. Find the breath. We're back in 5. 4, you might be in down dog, focus on the breath. That's where I'm at. You can join me whenever you're ready. We'll start in 3. And 2. Round 3. Get her done, walk it back to the feet, forward fold, stand to the back. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten. Exhale, fold, release. And chair pose, bend the knees, bring it up. One time, perch pose, airplane means bow hold. Stay or hover the right foot, kick the butt. Deeper challenge, you high five the ceiling, that foot goes up. You lift the chest as well. Hold it for 5. Good, keep that bended left knee for 4. Keep with me for 3. And 2, stork pose, right thigh lifts. And stay or straighten that right leg. Hold it 5. 4. And 3. 2, you step forward, airplane wings right away. It does not have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. Good, stay here. The challenge, you straighten the leg, do not lock the knee. Chest stays the same. Stay there, maybe add the arms, you choose. 5, can you make the arms strong though if you do, for 4. And for 3. 2, hands to the floor, 3, leg down dog, right leg up. To bend the knee, open hips, stay, or your wild thing, back bend of choice. 3, leg down dog, drop the hand, lift the right leg, inhale, breath. Right knee, left elbow, falling star, side crow if you'd like to take it. 5, just for 5. 4, 3, and 2, 3, leg down dog, right leg up. Into crescent lunge, step it through. And back toes tuck. The arms lift high. And then again, you go for the height for this one. So hands might meet or stay apart. But you just reach them high, but the hips go down. 5, 4, 3, 2, warrior 3. You might keep the arms there, biceps from the head. 5. Hold it for 4, 3. Listen close. It's straight to the handstand switch step. So plant the hands, switch it, handstand. Up to 3 attempts. Your left foot will land in a warrior 2. So left foot to the front, or right foot to the back in 5. In 4. In 3. 2. Warrior 2. Reverse the triangle, straighten the leg, high five, go wall. Standing half moon. Bend the knee, reach forward. Use hand or not, lift the back leg. If that's too much, you go triangle pose. But again, we're moving past what we think we can't do, and we're pushing ourselves to do more. But if that means doing more is taking care of your body, then do that as well. We're here for 5. Keep with me, don't give up. 4, you're better than that. For 3. 2, warrior 2, land it soft. Now the pistol's coming up. Front palm flips reverse the warrior or the triangle, you choose. The goal is the pistol, but you might just have a seat. Runner's lunge, windmill the hands between the foot. Right knee comes to chest, then goes forward. Pistol, when you're ready, have a seat. Bow pose. Lift the shins. Same thing, 5, 4, 3, 2, low boat, right knee comes in, hold it, 5, and press it away. 4, for 3, and 2, bring it up, bow pose. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, low boat, left knee comes in, hold it, 5, and for 4, and for 3, 2, bring it up. Now listen close, we'll stay here just a moment. We're gonna go low boat. We're gonna rock back and forth. Toe stand, or you go straight to crow pose. You do not pause, it does not need to be perfect. When you're ready, hands behind the thighs. Knees to chest, rock and roll. You get 3 rocks to the toe stand, to the crow pose. Don't overthink it, just go. Do not pause, do not pause, do not pause. Go for 5. It's only for 5. Good, we hold it for 4. And for 3. And 2, everyone jump it back, low plank. Your right leg comes up, 3 leg down dog, right leg high. And then warrior 2, knee to nose, and step it through. So the right foot is forward, you open that warrior 2. If you got lost, don't worry about it. Good, reverse the triangle, straighten the leg, high five the back wall. Think more for a height, less going back. Now, we're taking this to twisted triangle, we need to square the hips off. So you'll windmill the left hand down. Your back left foot's gonna take a half step in to square off the hips. Left hand down, right arm is up to the sky. If that's too much, right hand to the right hip. Or right arm reaches out. Peak pose, we're twisting. Try to stack the shoulders over your right leg. Hold it for 5. Good, right hip moves back for 4. 3. And 2, revolve, half moon, left hand down, right arm still up. You just lift that back leg, fight for 5. You can, don't overthink this, 4. For 3. And 2, stork pose, left knee comes up, both arms up. Stay or finish that straight leg, 5. 4. And 3. And 2, mountain pose, heels, toes touch. Hands hard. Gorgeous. When you're ready, inhale, arms to sky. Forward fold, exhale, take it to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. 30 seconds of effort, find it. Hands to the floor, knees to triceps, go for that crow pose. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, don't overthink it, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, keep it, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, jump. And that jump, just so you know, turns to a belly flop for me every time, and that's okay. Go help yourself. Woo. So there's just one more. Same thing, and I am going a little early, so we've got a little bit of time to breathe. 5, 4, 3, before we go. Have you already set some sort of expectation for yourself in your mind? Can you blow past that expectation? Don't even think of an expectation, just do. You don't have to do this any specific way besides your best. All I ask is that you try and give your best. There's only one more. Let's do it. When you're ready, rock your hands back to the feet, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, find length through your spine. Good, exhale, fold. And chair pose, bend the knees to the hips, lift the chest. Cool. We're here, we're doing it. You have no choice, we're doing it anyway. Perch pose, airplane tip down. Stay or hover that left foot, kick the butt. Maybe high five the ceiling, lift the chest as you do 5. Keep it bending that right knee, 4. For 3. And 2, stork pose, left knee up. And to stay or straighten, hold it, 5. 4. 3. 2, you step it forward, airplane wings right away, does not need to be perfect. When you're ready, stay there or maybe straighten the leg. Maybe take the arms forward, but the arms are strong. They're not just sitting there. They're reaching for 5, 4, and for 3, and 2. Hands to the floor. 3 leg down dog, left leg up. And to bend the knee, open the hips, stay. Or your wild thing, land the foot, lift the hips. Three leg down dog. Drop the hand, lift the left leg, inhale breath. Falling star or side curl, left knee to right elbow, cross it, do it, your choice. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, 3 leg down dog, left leg, to crescent lunge, step it through, and back toes tuck. Arms reach up. Once they're there, they go for the height. So again, you reach them as high as you can. Find length out of the hips, hold it for 5, for 4, for 3, and 2, or your 3 biceps might stay there. Add your challenge, work for it. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Hands down, switch step. Your right foot will land forward in a warrior 2 and 5. In 4, in 3, in 2. From the warrior 2, reverse the triangle, straighten the leg, high fight to the wall. Standing half moon, bend the knee, reach forward. As you lift that back leg, the leg will straighten. And of course, triangle pose is your secondary choice. Otherwise, we're here. But again, if that hand is on the floor and you think it needs to be there, it doesn't. Maybe try to lift it. Maybe lift it for 1 second. Maybe you're like, wow, I can actually do it for longer than that. And you do it longer than that. You challenge yourself. 3, and 2. The warrior 2, bend the knee, land the foot. Beautiful, everyone. Keep it. Reverse the triangle, straighten the leg, high five. We're going to pistol. Hands with no frame of the foot. Left foot shoots forward, pistol squat. That right heel will lift if you need to. Oh, I did not know that. That's okay. We're in it. We're trying. Boat pose. This is your break. Find the breath. It's not a break. We're here for 5. For 4. And for 3. And 2, low boat. Left knee comes in if you can. Hold it for 5. 4. 3. 2. Bring it up. 5. For 4. For 3. And 2, low boat for 5. 4. No, right, it's in chest. 5. 4. 3. 2. Bring it up. You know where we're going. Stay here a moment. Breathe. Prepare yourself. It is rock and roll. Into toe stand, into crow pose. You do not pause. Crow pose only for 5 seconds. Then we jump it back. When you're ready, we go. Hands behind the thighs. Knees to chest. Rock and roll. When you're ready, toe stand, crow pose. Don't pause. You there for 5. Oh, for 4. 3. And 2. Hop back. Low plank. Left foot high. 3 leg down dog. Your left foot steps forward. Warrior 2. Woo! Warrior 2. Left leg is forward. We take it home. Reverse the triangle, straighten the leg, high five the wall, go for the height. We twist it. So you'll square the hips off, that right hand goes down. Back foot takes a half step in to square the hips off. And then that left arm goes to the hip, reaches out wide, or up to the sky. We're in the final stitch of effort. You got it for 5. 4. 3. 2, revolve half moon. Arms stay the same. You just shift forward, lift that right leg. Go for that hover hand. You have this. 5. 4. 3. And 2. Stork pose, righty up. Stay or finish straight leg. 5. 4. 3. And 2. Heels, toes touch, hands, heart center, pause. Breathe. How's this gonna work? You've got that last 30-second crow pose. Let this be your longest one. Maybe that's 5 seconds. If you've got the 30 all together, just do the 30. When we're done, we were not done. You jump it back, low plank, high plank, drop the forearms, finish with a plank burner because why not? It's Tuesday. Send a prayer, whatever you need to do. Let's do it. Inhale, arms to the sky. Forward fold, exhale, take it down. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. Your last crow pose with 30 seconds of effort. Plant the hands, knees to triceps. We go for 30. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, keep it, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, don't give up, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, shoot it back. High plank press up. Walk back on the mat if you need to. When you're ready, hands or forearms, knees can drop as well. But again, we are moving past that point where we say we can't, and we are just doing it. We are going for our strength. We are building into that muscle fatigue. I know you're fatigued. I'm with you there. You got this. For 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24. Don't overthink the number. 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, you can, 18, 17, 16, 15, you're halfway there. Do not dare discount yourself. For 12, 11, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, keep with me, walk it in, dolphin pose, last 30, 30, 29, this is everything you've got, 28, 27, or the end of the song, whatever comes first, 26, 25, 24, 23, the whole class has led up to this, do not give up, 21, for 20, for 19, for 18, 17, you can, 16, keep with me, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, I thought the song was going to end there, it's not. 3, 2, you're done. Drop the knees. Have a seat, grab some water. Thank yourself for that nonsense. That was awful in the best way. So you're welcome because we still ended early, but we're going to skip and go to the cool down. So skipping the song that just started, Not About You, skipping La La the movement, we're going to BRB, be right back. So I'm going to hit it in 3, 2, 1. Cool down doesn't have to line up, so just hit it whenever you can. When you're ready, half pigeon. Either side, I'm going to do the right side, you can do the left, or whatever works. Half pigeon, settle in. So, as we settle in, we let go of the breath. We return to some sort of neutral, grab some water if you need it. And I want you to take this time to reflect on the class that you just took. Because yes, those crow poses were awful. And everything else in the middle was relatively okay. But the crow poses were a lot. And that last, what seemed like not a 30-second plank to 30-second dolphin also was a lot. And my intention was, again, to give you a lot. I didn't expect every single person taking this to do a 30-second crow pose. I expected almost none of you to do a 30-second crow pose. My intention was just to get you to try, to move past the point where you think you can't and just do. No more if I can't do this, no more I don't know if I can do this, and you just do it. Something clicked in this morning when I was in class, and I just went for it. I was like, I had the preconceived notions that I couldn't do it. I was told to do it, so I just did it. And I want you to start to incorporate that into your life, but kind of in everything you do. And yes, listen to your body, and yes, take your breaks, and yes, go at your own pace. But I think it's also important to push yourself, especially in times like these, in these unprecedented times. Pushing yourself, I think, is extremely important to make progress in something, to live for something, to do something. Because I know for me, fuck's sake, I'm over it. I want to teach again. I want to go into the studio. I want to do the things that I want to do, but I can't. And so what do I do to make up for that? Is I just try to work. I try to go to my Barry's boot camp, do my yoga classes, and I just work. So if you're in that space, I hope that you're working too. And if you work today, I'm so proud of you. And again, even if it was a 1-second crow pose, I'm proud of you for doing that. If it was your first second crow pose, I'm even more proud of you than if you hold a 30-second crow pose, because it's harder for you. Good job, everyone, honestly. Switch sides. And I never say this enough, but I do say it often. And this is a kind of a blanket statement for all my classes. Yes, I ask a lot of you. I give you many options. I ask a lot, but I don't expect much. My intention with asking a lot from you is so that you can push yourself to give back to me. But I don't expect you to give anything to me because this is not about me. This is about you. This is about your time, your hour to do things for yourself, to get out of your day-to-day life into 60 minutes of just moving on the body and being away from all of that and being that for yourself. And if that means yourself says that you don't need to hold a 30-second pro pose ever, live your life. Don't do it. But I also know the value in pushing yourself to try it sometime. Because I don't want to sprint on a treadmill at 6 a.m. in the morning, but I go and do it anyway because I feel better after. I'll hop off my soapbox now. That was very. I hope you were motivated by that because I was inspired. When you're ready, we'll have a seat. You can shift the sides and the other leg forward. We're going to go take this to a seated forward fold, half seated actually. So the right leg's going to stay forward, your left foot on the right inner thigh. We haven't done too much hamstring today, so it might be a little rough. When you're ready, arms go up. Square the shoulders to the right leg, and then exhale, fold for that foot. Of course, if you bend the knee, that's okay. We are shooting eventually for a straight leg. We're also shooting eventually for the face onto the shin, chest onto the thigh. You're flat on that right leg. And if you have already got that, then your intention is pulling the top of the head closer to the foot. Or if you've got blocks that you can put underneath the foot to extend your reach, that works as well. Or you can also just reach as far away as you can. Or you can just not do any of those things I asked if you want. Again, this is your pose. What do you need from it? Is it an active stretch, or are you so wiped out from 3 minutes of pro poses that it turns to more of a passive stretch? It doesn't have to be the deepest level of stretch that you have every time we're here. So that, grab your left ankle, cross it over your right leg, seated twist. Right leg can stay straight if you'd like, or if you want to bend that one in as well, you totally can. Once you got it, left hand behind you, right arm goes up to sky and inhale breath, and then elbow us on the thigh will twist to the left. And take every inhale breath, chest and the top of the head reaches higher, so lift out of the hips. Try to create as much space around the lower and the middle back as you can, because it's a seated position, which means we tend to hunch over and crouch. So really trying to reverse that and find as much length through basically the lower part of the spine more than anything, because the upper part already kind of has length and will have length here. But when we sit, again, it's the bottom part that does the punching. So stay active there. The other untwist. Left hand can stay. You just release. Right hand behind you. Lean back, uncross you, cross the legs as pretty or as ugly as you want to make it. And then we twist the other side. Your left arm goes up. And then elbow outside the right thigh. We twist to the right. And again, same thing, focusing on the low back, middle back, trying to lift that higher away from the tailbone. And then we're going to twist. Lean back to straighten the left leg out if it's bent. And then that right foot comes to left or thigh, half seated forward fold. Once you've got it, take the arms up. Square shoulders to left leg, exhale, fold for the foot. Again, passive, active, what do you need? Cool. Come up to sit. We have some extra time, so we'll play with some mobility. Can you take the right knee up to the sky, right foot is on the floor, left leg is on the floor. So like a pistol squat would be, but your butt's on the floor. I want you to keep the shape. The idea is to find a pistol squat. So little rock back and forth. You can go all the way back to the shoulders if you want to. Hands come next to the hips if you need support here. But the idea is just rocking, using the hands to lift the foot up or the hips up, and then just sit back down. So the idea is finding a pistol squat on that right foot. And of course, if you want to not use the hands at all, then just kind of stand on the right foot. Cool. If you find a little bit of a stick, cool. Yeah, just about 5 or so. And then switch the sides. So that was my 5th one. You'll straighten the right leg. Left leg comes in. Just a few more. Bringing that left ankle as close as you can. And trying 5 more to kind of stand up. Or use the hands next to the hips if you need a little bit more support. And then after that 5th one, this is my 5th. We'll stay seated, bring both of the feet together, almost like a cobbler pose, but the feet are flat. Same concept. Can you stand all the way up without using the hands? So the knees will spread super wide, like a cobbler pose, but you rock back. Hands reach forward. You might stand all the way up or not. Either like 2 goes, 2 or 3. Nothing crazy. You can also just do mini stances and just try to lift the butt up. As much fun as this is, you might be like, this is the worst part of class. Why are we even doing this? And if that's the case, find your way into your back. We'll meet you there. Whenever you're ready, find your way down. We'll lie on the back, separate the feet out. So feet about hip width distance, mat width distance. Windshield wiper the legs while you wait for everyone to get there. If you're still going with that mobility stuff, take your time. A little mix of what we did earlier, not really. We played with a pistol squat, but nothing crazy. But mobility is important because sometimes you can't stand without your feet or without your hands. Sometimes you don't have any hands to stand. So can you stand up without using your hands? That's your challenge. So if you were unsuccessful in that way, I want you as your homework to just have a seat and stand up without using your hands. See what you need to do to make that happen. Try it out. When you're ready, knees drop to the right, stay there. Stay as you are, or take that right ankle on the left thigh for a little bit more stretch. When you're ready, go uncross the ankle. Bring knee center, take it all the way over to the left. Same thing. You'll stay there or take the left ankle on the right thigh. Uncross the ankle. Knees come center, then come into the chest. Happy baby. Reach in between the knees, grab the ankles, big toes, sides of feet. Gentle sway here. And nothing more than a happy baby, just stay in a happy baby. Yeah, then we're ready to bring the feet together, knees together, wrap the arms around the knees, a gentle squeeze. Open the arms out wide with an uppercase letter T, and then allow both knees to fall to the left side. So these will stay stacked. Unless you want to take another variation, supine twist, equal wrap the legs, something else entirely, any version of this supine twist that you'd like to take. Yeah, and really strongly bring the knees up center all the way over to the right. Mirror the same thing, so whatever twist you took a different variation. Belly strong, knees come center. A little more happy baby to finish it off. From there, we finish. So happy baby, shoulder stand, plow pose, your choice. I'm choosing to take Supta Baddha Konasana right away, so I'm going to bring the soles of feet together and then lower them to the floor. Any last few things here that you need to finish your class, this time is yours. Of course, this is a live stream, so I will guide you out of Shavasana shortly. If you're going to Supta Baddha, recline goddess, just stay there as long as you'd like and straighten the legs whenever you're ready. If you're comfortable where you are, I invite you to stay. Enjoy the time, enjoy the space. If you're ready to move on, invite some movement back in the body. Wherever the movement begins is the correct position. Whatever that movement is the correct movement. Nothing is required here. Anything that you need to do to come back to the room that you're in. With awareness of the things around you. And allow those movements to grow, increase change, and eventually you'll find your way to a seated position. Of course, this is a live stream. If you want to lay there and just stay there, that's a great thing to do as well. But once you do find that seated position, any seated position works the same as long as you're comfortable. You might wiggle around on the sit bones, get even between the two. Hands come heart center. Grow along the back of the spine, back of the neck. Chin can slightly bow. And close the eyes if you feel comfortable to do so. You pause. Once again, my name is Bobby. Any questions, comments, concerns, I will be here. Send me a DM. With that being said, namaste. Thank you so much. If you're on my Patreon, tomorrow I've got a pro tips for floating, prepping you up for the floating class I'm going to post on Friday. So check those out. They're coming. Floating's hard, but we can try it. Again, give it all your effort and all the things. Have a great night.